Ex-Arsenal striker Kevin Campbell has urged his former club to sign Borussia Dortmund star, Jude Bellingham. The 18-year-old is one of the hottest prospects in Europe at the moment, and his performances have seen him linked to the biggest clubs around, including the Gunners' London rivals Chelsea. As reported by Eurosport earlier this year, it won't be easy to take Bellingham away from Dortmund, and he could eventually be offloaded for a fee worth more than £100 million. Even with that sort of figure in mind, Campbell thinks that Arsenal should be looking to sign the talented young Englishman. When asked about Arsenal signing him on Highbury's squad, he responded, "Why not? This young man was at Birmingham. Nobody took the chance and he had to go to Dortmund. If we have to pay the money, and if we want somebody to be in midfield for years to come, we've got to pay the money." Bellingham is already playing regular Champions League football with Dortmund, and he'll want to continue doing so in the future. Until Arsenal qualify for Europe's biggest competition for the first time since 2016-2017, it's unlikely that they'll sign someone who is attracting so much interest over the world's biggest sides. However, it's not impossible, especially as Arsenal have shown that they're more than capable of signing a big-name player in the transfer market before. Arsenal could reportedly reignite their interest in Real Betis playmaker Nabil Fekir following his impressive start to the season. The 28-year-old, who has scored 2 goals and as many assists in 9 games in all competitions, is tied down in Spain until 2023. Betis are understood to be keen to hand him fresh terms at the Estadio Benito Villamarín, but Fischages claim he could be tempted to depart in 2022. They state that the player is on the radar of the Gunners, as well as West Ham and Everton. And while they insist that Fekir is happy in Andalusia, a big contract offer could convince the midfielder to make the move to the Premier League. The Spanish news outlet states that Arsenal want to make Fekir the new star. But a move to the Emirates seems highly unlikely given the club's £30 million signing of Martin Odegaard. Meanwhile, they have given academy graduate Emile Smith-Rowe the famous number 10 shirt in North London. David Seaman reveals what he told Arsenal star Aaron Ramsdale after Tottenham win. David Seaman told Aaron Ramsdale not to get used to such easy victories against Tottenham following their 3-1 North London derby win last weekend. He had 3 saves to make, a save in the first half that you'd expect him to make, said the Gunners icon. Save from Harry Kane that was probably hitting the post, but he got a hand to it, and then a brilliant save at 3-1 where he tipped it onto the crossbar. That's in the mix for save of the week. It was a good performance from him, but I spoke to him afterwards and I said to him, by the way, North London derbies are never usually that easy, so don't get used to that. Speaking after the 0-0 draw away to high-flying Brighton on Saturday, Arteta said that he was delighted with how the former Bournemouth keeper had settled into life in North London. The way we decided to recruit Aaron was to go through a big process where obviously we wanted to know a lot about his personality, his character and the way he could handle the big pressure of playing for a big club, the Spaniard said. He's showing that he's ready to do that. I'm really happy with his performances and what he's bringing to the team, and it's another reason why the team has made it difficult to concede goals. Arsenal summer signing Aaron Ramsdale has been incredible, says Kevin Campbell. This is the beautiful thing about football, Campbell told Football Insider. At first, I didn't pass judgment because I did not know enough about him. Instead, I went away and did my research. Others made preconceptions about him because he was relegated with a couple of clubs. It was held against him straight away. When people found out he was signing, he received hate on social media. He had to turn off his messages and comments, and this was before he had even signed for the football club. Straight away fans are on his back even though he hadn't done anything. There was a preconceived idea that he was not good enough for Arsenal, but let me tell you, that young man has impressed me as much as anyone they've signed. I think he's been incredible. Not just his saves and his distribution, but the way he commands his box. He is not afraid to give his defenders a rollicking. That is really important. I never saw Bernd Leno do it. You can see that he has a feeling for the football club. Mikel Arteta has demanded his Arsenal side prepare for the roller coaster of games that is coming after the international break. Speaking after the Brighton draw, he said, "We have to improve individually and collectively and prepare well because a roller coaster is coming with the amount of games. I'm never happy with a point, but I don't think we deserved anything more than that. We got a point because we defended really well in the last 15 or 20 meters of the pitch, and for the rest I think it was a game that we have to improve and do better in many other areas. We felt uncomfortable to break the press and they had sequences of control in the game. And it was a difficult game. But in the end we showed some resilience and we have to be happy with the block of games we have played and the results that we got, but I think we have to improve."